Hi Simfitters. As a thank you for sharing our Facebook page with your friends and family and helping us reach 500 likes, we're posting a workout for you. And if it's a snow day where you are, like it is here, it's a great one to do at home. All you need is a mat and a chair or a bench. So start marching and I'll meet you back at the end of your mat. We're going to take this into a plank walkout. You're going to start with those arms up, overhead, nice deep breath in. Feet nice and wide, take those hands out. You're going to hinge at those hips, nice straight legs. Walk your hands down, flat on the floor, walk it out. When you hit that plank, that body should be nice and long, high on those toes. Walk it back, and arms up overhead. Now if that's too tough with straight legs, you can bend those knees. You can land on those knees, you can walk it back, roll onto those feet and take it back up. So you always have a variation or a modification. We have 1 minute warm up here, and then we're going to go right into 5 exercises, 45 seconds each, no breaks in between, and then we're going to repeat that 2 more times. We have a plyometric in the middle, which I love. Gets that heart rate up real quick. Nice interval. We're going to hold this one down flat. We are now in plank position. On those elbows, hands are flat. You can separate those feet. Check that alignment. Make sure your spine is nice and long. Take a nice deep breath and rotate one hand up to the sky. Back down. Reset those hips. 45 seconds does not seem that long until you're doing an exercise like this. Right into our push-ups. I like to do my push-ups on my knees because I know my form is not fabulous on my toes, but sometimes I'll throw a variation in there. One leg, extend it out, or lift it off the floor, and then every so often I'll switch legs. Elbows pulled back, sort of towards your rib cage, not way out wide on these. We're going to roll this back into squat position. Feet hip width apart, hands way up overhead. You're going to sit nice and far back, weight in your heels, hands come back up. We're going to drive those elbows down and press the fingertips to the ceiling. I like to put a little extra pressure out wide with my feet, like I'm spreading the floor out, and you can feel the difference in how your legs engage. Now we have no extra weight here. This is all body weight. So you have to make sure you're giving every single rep all of your effort. Once you get to the top, you want to make sure your thighs, your belly, your back, your shoulder blades, your tush, everything is contracting, and you're scooping that belly in. The next one is a plyometric lunge, 1 foot down. Both feet leave the floor at the same time. If this gets too hard, you step back into your lunge and step back up. Big range of motion with those feet. Stretch way back. The next one is where that chair comes into play. Right into our dips. Hands close together, almost under your tush. Walk those feet out, down and up. Same thing. Just body weight on this, really. So you have to give every rep your all. Head up nice and high, neck nice and long. get ready to go back to the beginning. We're gonna plank before we push up. Even though the original plan was to push up first, we're gonna change this one up a little bit. Holding flat in that plank. Check your form. Use a mirror if you have it to make sure the tush isn't too high or you're dropping down, releasing that core. We're gonna slide one hand forward and back down flat. Your body weight will shift a little side to side. Your job is to try to counter that. Exhale as you reach. You don't have to go far. You can just lift up that elbow. Every time you reset, you tighten that core. And those push-ups. I'm going to do another variation here. I'm going to keep my hands close together to start. And we're going to come down, out wide, back to center, out wide. Once again, I don't fly through my push-ups because I know it's a weak spot for me. So I like to make sure I really focus on my form. And that one was not a good one. My shoulders start to creep up to my ears very easily. Whereas Stacy, the other half of Simfit, has the most beautiful push-ups I've ever seen. Right back to that squat, roll it up. Feet hip width apart, and then we can go a little faster now that we're really warm. Drop, pump. Remember what we talked about in the first round. Everything should be contracted. Shoulder blades squeeze back, neck always nice and long, thighs, tush, belly. Everything's working. Here's another one where 45 seconds seems like a really long time. I'm going to use my arms for propulsion this time. Up, up, up. Make sure you clear that floor. Solid step with that front foot, landing on the back toe. Right back to those dips. To make this one tougher, you can walk those feet further out in front or lift up one leg. There are always modifications. One more round to go, guys. Hang in. Right back to that plank. This time we're going to go on those hands. Reach forward on those toes. Alternating knee comes in. In. If you notice, your body weight should be shifting forward. You'll feel that quite a bit more in your shoulders, but also that belly. Get ready to push up. Back to my original push-ups. You can vary any way you like. My son Grady is helping me, but he's been told he must remain quiet. And if you know Grady, you know what a difficult task that is for him. He's 9, and he's gonna be a lawyer, I'm pretty sure. We're getting there, back to those squats. You should be an expert at these at this point. So strong, strong, strong. Check that form. Every one of them counts. If you've got a set of hand weights, you can add them in here. Give the shoulders a little bit extra. I'm not thinking about those plyos coming up, nope. Not at all. One more. I'm gonna start without my arms and see if I need the help. Here they go. And last round of dips. Work. Walking those legs out one at a time for me. You vary however you see fit. Hang in, you got about 10 seconds to go.
Session complete.
Made it. Now, of course, you can go ahead and run through that one more time, and that would be a great workout. Thanks again for sharing. We hope to reach 1,000 likes soon. Bye.